Alrighty, what's up, motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here. Once again, your gracious host, your sexy beast, your tribal chief of extreme, your undefeated, undisputed YWC heavyweight champion of the world. The man's got a sexy ass. Not a dirty one, but a sexy one. But I digress. Anyway. Alright, Peter Gilmore here for my second and final video of the night. This time, here on Killer of Demons 669. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below, and subscribe to my other channels, which are down below in the description box. Friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Share this video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap that bell, turn on all my notifications so you never ever, oh motherfuckers, you better never ever miss an upload. And that's all I gotta say about that. And we'll move on from there. So, like the video, dislike the video, because I know you love me. All you trolls love me. That's why it is what it is. And anyway, sorry about that. Getting notifications from Instagram, from my good friends on Instagram. So like the video, dislike the video. I don't give a shit what the fuck you do, but just don't show your ass whenever I feel like doing another stream like I did before. But I knew that was coming. Mindless zombies with their dirty assholes and their spiked colonic in their ass. But it is what it is. So, like the video, dislike the video. I don't care what you do, but don't forget to subscribe to this channel and all my other 4 channels, which are all down below in the gobbledygook. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share this video all over the internet and tap the bell. Hopefully get notified. If you're not getting notified, then unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the bell, turn on all notifications, and hopefully YouTube will send them out. But if that's still not happening, then you're just gonna have to search my my channels. And that's all I can say. But it is what it is, and that's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Friday night, October the 22nd, 2021, or if you're now watching from somewhere else, it is now October the 23rd, 2021. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, for a belch. No. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, for your late night Smackdown. Excuse me. It is time for your late night Smackdown and AEW Rampage reviews for October the 22nd, 2021 on Fox and TNT. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the weekend is here. I hope you had a great day today. I had a pretty good day, except for that, except for that douchebag who showed his dirty asshole. And it is what it is. And what can you do when you have a live stream? And that's the disadvantages of. It's the disadvantages of StreamYard. And you give out the link, and you put the link in the StreamYard link in the chat. Trolls are gonna be around, and they'll get on your chat and either porn bomb you, or try to porn bomb you, or show their dirty asshole. But fortunately, thank you to my good friend Chase. The original live video was up for like a couple of hours, so. But fortunately, I didn't get. Well, thankfully, I didn't get any strike or anything like that. But thankfully, Chase told me, showed me how to edit the video. I couldn't blur it, which sucks. But what I did do is cut that part out. So when that troll came on the video on the live feed, showing his dirty asshole, Well, now on the edited version, gone. So that troll, fuck you. Fuck you, because now that live video is now gone. But the edited video of the live broadcast is on my TGC Reborn channel. Link is down below in the gobbledygook. But I know that I know that those trolls probably clipped that, and now they're gonna probably re-upload it to their channel. Too bad, it's too bad because it's too bad for them. So you can upload that part, but just watch my video and you don't see that. So you lose, motherfuckers. But thanks to Chase for. Well, I did it on my own, but thanks to Chase anyway for telling me, just edit that part out. So now I know how to use editor in YouTube and on YouTube Studio. But funny thing is, I can't blur anything if if that ever happened again. I know it's gonna happen eventually if I ever do another video like that, like a shoot the shit video and just invite my friends. I know it's gonna happen again, so but my computer is shit. So I would have if I had a better computer with better connection, I would have took that part out like right away. But I would have blurred it at least. I would have gone into editor, blurred it out, and you probably wouldn't have seen it. But I mean, it is what it is. But since my computer is shit, it's ancient and shit, thanks to my dorky girlfriend. But it is what it is, and I would have blurred it if they would have showed me the part. On if you want to go to YouTube Studio and go to editor, it shows you you see the video, you see the audio, and then gives you like an option to blur something out you need. I didn't get that for some odd reason. So I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So thankfully I saw on the editor trim. Thank you for preview. I saw trim, so I took that part with that dork, that English dork with his ugly, dirty asshole showed up. I edited that part out. Gone now. So nice try. So it is what it is. I'm the champion once again. I wish I had my belt, but I don't have my belt. Hold on, let me. Nope, not here. I usually had my championship belt in my drawer near where I'm sitting on right now, but I don't have it anymore. Because Rosa loves to move shit, but she's the interior decorator around here. But it is what it is. She's a pain in my ass still, but she can, the missus is mad at me, but and I can only get in contact with her through email, which sucks. What are we in high school? What are we in kindergarten now? What's this, 1985? Wait, no, not even 1985. What is this, 1998? Women, you can't win. You can't win with women. I'm sorry. I know Lauren. I'm sorry. I hope I'm saying it right. Noreen. I hope I'm sorry. Don't take this the wrong way, but it is what it is. Women. You can't win. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a man, you have a nice woman, and you start an arguments and fights and wars with them. I think it's best if you have an argument with your significant other, just say, "Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Yes, dear," and just walk away. But it is what it is. But me and the missus have had wars and some physical fights. It is what it is. She tried to come at me, and I hit her with a Gilmore cutter. No, I didn't really hit her with a Gilmore cutter. I was thinking about it, but She knows better. But we've had some Smackdowns and we had some hardcore matches. But, but it is what it is. She is the queen of extreme. But I'm your tribal chief, so she has to acknowledge me, and you know how she acknowledges me. But not lately, but shh. Not lately, but I'm her tribal king, and she acknowledges me all the time. But unlike but like the tribal chief says, like Mr. Roman Reigns, our official tribal chief. Unlike me and my girlfriend, everybody else, all these trolls, it's like missionary position every single night. See, guy like me, I fucking hate missionary position. Fuck that shit. Gotta have some spice in your life, man. The missionary position is boring. I myself am I'll admit it. I like to smack that ass, if you know what I mean. That's just me. No, I don't know. I don't know if Laureen is still is still watching, but now she's probably pissed at me. But it is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lauren, but it is what it is. Don't think I'm a nerd or a weirdo or anything, but anyway. I'm sorry, Lauren, if you heard that, so that missionary position suck, because it does. Because you're doing all the work. Unless if you're a man, you're doing all the work. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. I like to smack some ass, you know what I mean? Just, fuck him in the ass and make him humble like the Iron Sheik, That's just me. That's just me. I like to smack the as the kiddies say now, smack those cheeks, you know what I mean? Don't I hate saying that because I got that from my good friend Big Ray. But big ups to Big Ray, by the way. Big Ray, Big ups to my good buddy Big Ray. That's all I gotta say about that. Big ups to my good buddy Andre Corbeil as well, my Canadian brother from the north. And big ups to all you New York people out there, or wherever you may be, except for dorks from England, because everybody from England's a dork, except for a couple. I know. There's a couple of people that are from England that I know very well, but everybody else that lives in the UK, you could go fuck yourself. So fuck the UK. I know I get a lot of people viewing my show from that crappy country in England called England. It is what it is, but I have some good friends that live over the pond in England. I have one girl that I met on a Kelly Osbourne. Yeah, remember Kelly Osbourne? Kelly Osbourne fan site in 1998, I think, 2000, somewhere around there. 98 or between 98 and 2000, I think it was. I don't remember when that forum even existed. But even though, anyway, that's how I met my good buddy John Wright, who lives in California, and I known him for. I known him forever. Not forever, but 20. Yeah, over 20 some odd years I known my good buddy John Wright. He's a gringo. He's a pain in my ass, but he's still my my brother, you know what I mean? Not my brother from another mother. That guy, you know, you see the picture, if you see the frame up there, that's my brother from another mother, always known as Rose's brother. But yeah, my good buddy John Wright is like my other brother. He's a gringo. He's a pain in my ass, but whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, but I have another person, another lovely lady that's from England, and I known her for just around 20 some odd years as well. So, but it is what it is. I have friends from Ireland, you know, General Jerry's from Ireland. My good buddy Jason Ruin, you know, is from Ireland. I'm half Irish, but I'm not fully Irish. I don't consider myself Irish. I'm half Irish, half Italian, but I don't consider myself Irish. I'm full-blooded Italian, motherfuckers. That's what it is. It is what it is. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. God damn, I ate too much. But it is what it is. All right. So let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Or as our good friend Paul Stanley of Kiss used to say. Well, he does. I don't know if he still says it, but if you all know Paul Stanley of the great band Kiss, this is what he likes to say. Let's do it. So let's rock. Let's get into it. Let's get into this Smackdown Rampage review for tonight. And let's rock. Let's rock, like Olmec says on Legends of the Hidden Temple. I like to put the trolls in the shrine of the Silver Monkey. But as always, no naked butts allowed here. With your deflated balls. Anyway, all right, before we get into that, let's acknowledge our chat. We got the Tribal Chief, once again, of the chat, Nick Infante 92, the man. Do you have a belt, Nick? Should I give you a belt? I don't have a belt, but you know, Nick could be the YWC Tribal Chief of the chat. I don't know. I'll give you a belt. I'll give you some type of something. I'll give you something, all right. Not like that, but you know what I mean. Anyway, all right, let's move on. Nick says it's Friday, now Saturday. Time to get sexy. Yes. Every time we do a stream, it's always sexy time. So, men, get ready to get sexy, and ladies, get wet. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, like I said, I got Laura. I don't know if it's Laureen or Lauren Tuthill. She says, "Hey Pete, she just subscribed to me. Thank you very much. Tell your friends to subscribe to my channels as well." That's it. Thank you for coming in. And enjoy the show. And if not, well, I can't help you there. Nick says Smackdown ended as a shit show. Yes, and we'll get to that horrible show that it was. Started off red hot with Roman and Brock just destroying each other. And then what happened? What the hell happened what happened? What happened tonight on SmackDown? It was red hot for the first 40 minutes. And then that horrible ending with fucking Becky, Charlotte, and Sasha. What the fuck was that? Fucking title exchange. You knew that was coming. I told you this. I told you on my stream that it was gonna happen. It was a stupid segment that lasted 12 minutes. Which, you know, SmackDown ended 2 minutes early on Fox. But, we gotta get to the news. Fuck the news. I hate the news. Fuck the news. I mean, give me 2 more extra minutes. I mean, show Sasha's tits or something. I don't care. That would be nice, though. At least that'll really pop a rating for Fox. But I digress. But yeah, SmackDown was garbage. After the first 40 minutes, the last hour and 17 minutes, garbage. Lauren says, yeah, it did. Lauren has the SmackDown, well, you said SDL, but SmackDown Women's title. Is that the authentic one or the kids version? Or the a replica version, or the the one like the kids version, or the one I have that I got from Toys R Us, which is not the big version, which a lot of people have, but I got the semi mini version. Because I don't have that kind of money to get a replica world title or anything like that. But pretty soon I might have enough. But I got a lot of bills to pay, so I don't think getting a replica belt is in my future. But it is what it is. She says that she's a tomboy. I get it. Okay. How old are you, Lauren? If you don't mind me asking. I'm 44, so about to be 45. And no, I'm not stalking her. I know Lauren for a little while. She comes on different channels and stuff. It is what it is. All right. Lauren says, yo, when they were in New York City, I was there. Lucky you. When Roman said, New York, acknowledge me. And then they boot him out of the building. You know how New Yorkers are. Whoop. Messed that up. Lauren says, no, I don't. Yeah, they boot him out of Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. You know how passionate New York fans are. New York has the greatest fan base for wrestling or anything. Basically, sports. You want to live in America, you come to New York. I know it might be a shithole that's run by shitheads. De Blasio. Thank God we got rid of that other asshole, Cuomo. Now we got Katie Hochul or whatever her name is. And pretty soon, De Blasio is going bye-bye in a couple weeks. Thank the Lord. So we're either going to get Eric Adams or Mr. Guardian Angel himself, Curtis Sliwa. I'm actually voting for that guy. Hey! The wrestling cat's going crazy now. What's the matter with you? There he goes. You can hear him. Her, I should say. What are you doing, wrestling cat? Do I have to come over there and beat you? Come here. Come here, wrestling cat. Come here. Come here. There he goes. She's a little spitfire. I don't know why she's doing that. Maybe, I give her some food, and then she takes a nap for a while. And then next thing you know, she's like Speedy Gonzalez. Andale, anybody to my Gonzai! Maybe she's having a hardcore match. I don't know. She still wants that match with Wrestling Jesus' cat, the new wrestling cat for Wrestling Jesus, but Zuzu is the official YWC wrestling cat. Just want to point that out. Yeah, like I said, going back to that, they booed Roman out of that building. Sad. And like I said, New York is the sports capital of the world for fans. New York has the greatest fans in the world. Fuck Philly, because Philly is New York's bitch. Philly is like they suck. the teams suck in Philly. I've been to Philly a lot because I have cousins that live in Philly. A cousin, I shouldn't say cousins. Cousin that lives in Philly. I never went to a Phillies game because the Phillies fucking suck. That piece of shit mascot they had, the Philly Fanatic, Mr. Met can kick his ass. And for that matter, Mrs. Met can kick his ass. Fuck the Philly Fanatic. Fuck him. And fuck all the Philadelphia fans, too. Fuck all you people from Philadelphia. Fuck the Phillies, fuck the Flyers, and fuck the 76ers. And fuck the Eagles, for that matter. Because they have a really bad fan base. And you know who is an Eagles fan? That pedophile EDP445. Who's basically not even on social media anymore. All he's doing now is driving people in his car for Lyft. Unless he got fired by Lyft. I don't know. His career went down the drain pretty quick. 2 million subs and down the drain you went. And your bank account's going by. It went bye-bye too. Holy shit. But yeah, New York is the #1 city for sports fans. It is. I mean, there is no debate about that. Philly sucks dick. I said that before. Even though ECW came from there, CCW, Ring of Honor. I mean, that's it. I mean, wrestling fans in Philly, they're nuts. Because I've been to the ECW arena many times for ECW and CCW. And Ring of Honor, I might add, too. So I've been to Philly for those events. And those fans are nuts. They're dumb. They are dumb fucks. And they hate people from New York. They really hate people from New York. I mean, if you go to if you go to YouTube stuff, YouTube Philadelphia Phillies fights. They fight against themselves. I mean, what the fuck? They fight people from New York. They fight. I mean, I've seen Met fans and Philly fans just beat the shit out of each other, and mostly the New York Met fans win. Because, like I said, Philly is New York's bitch. New York fans, we like the Iron Sheik, fuck them in the ass and make them humble. Make them smack them fucking faces right off. Fuck Philadelphia. Fuck them, man. Fuck Philly, man. I know my cousin lives in Philly, but, I'm not going to say anything bad about her. She lives in a fucking shithole. And she used to live somewhere else in Jersey, but yeah, my uncle Danny used to live there too. With my uncle Danny, and my aunt Ellen used to, my aunt and my uncle used to live in Jersey. Now they, one I think still lives in Philly. My aunt Ellen lives in Philly, I think, or lives in Florida. My uncle Danny moved to, I think, South Carolina. That's a trip and a half. But if I ever went to Philly, the only thing I would do in Philly is see my cousin or see, CCW's kind of back, but they're in a different place now. They're not at the CCW arena with the ECW arena. I mean, it is what it is, but that's it. And plus, GCW really runs out of New Jersey at the Showboat Casino. But it is coming to the Hammerstein Ballroom, January the 23rd. That's a Sunday. I don't know if it's Sunday afternoon or Sunday night. But anyway, GCW versus the World at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City, January the 23rd. I don't know when tickets go on sale, but they're probably going to go real quick. So, I mean, you're going to have to go on Game Changer Wrestling's website or follow them on Instagram or Twitter and find out when the tickets go on sale. Somebody let me know. Because I already put my money down for that show. I don't care where I sit. I don't care. As long as I don't sit in the first row, that's the bad thing. That might be a bad thing if you get first or second, maybe second row, because you might get hit with glass or light tubes for that matter. Or you don't want that in your eye or anywhere. Jesus Christ! I learned that the hard way. I learned that the hard way when I went to CCW. When CCW was actually pretty good. I mean, I went to a lot of Cage of deaths back in CCW when they were actually good Cage of Deaths. Never again. I can never. I mean, I love CCW to death, but not. I mean, recently it's not that. I mean, even before it closed down because of the pandemic, the last couple of years weren't even that good. I mean, they had good champions like Matt Tremont and Joe Gacy. Swerve was there. MJF was even there. Who's the Wired champion. I mean, there was a lot of people in CCW and their side project WSU, which was their women's division. Where do you think Allie came from? Where do you think Thunder Rosa came from? Mercedes Martinez was the champion over there for a while. We know as Athena, Ember Moon. There's so many other people that came from WSU. Or Shimmer or Shine. Or if you're from Japan, you came over from Stardom or Joshi. But it is what it is. But like I said, New York is the mecca for sports fans. I know people from Chicago like, oh, we're rabid too. California fans and Los Angeles fans. They'll be up in arms like, oh, Peter, what are you talking about? But New York fans are fucking nuts. I mean, we don't like you. You're out of here. You are out. I mean, it is what it is. You are out. We don't like you. We'll let you know. We will let you know. And if you've been to Madison Square Garden, the Hammerstein, Citi Field, that construction dump called Yankee Stadium, or even the Barclays Center or the Nassau Mausoleum, you know when the team is bad, they're bad. The fans will let you know. They'll let the players know, and they'll let management know and the owner know. I mean, why do you think I'm for like the last 6 years I've been yelling at the fucking Mets? Because their ownership sucked. Well, the former ownership sucked. The Wilt puns. Now we got Uncle Stevie Cohen, and now we're just looking for a general manager and a president of baseball operations and a manager right now, and maybe get some pieces in there too. And they're looking at look at that one guy. I forgot his name. Like I saw it on Twitter just now. But they're looking at this guy, and he said that he would love to work with Uncle Stevie and Sandy Alderson, who's another douche who should get out of here. So we'll see what happens with that. And as far as the team goes, they're thinking about re-signing Javi Baez to a big contract. You know that's going to happen. Big contract. I would re-sign him. He had a pretty good time in New York. I think they're going to re-sign Marcus Stroman, hopefully. But I don't know. They're thinking that he might go back to Toronto. They're going to give Noah Syndergaard a qualifying offer for about 1 year, $20 million. The same thing for Conforto, but I don't think he's going to take it, so he's probably going to be gone from New York. I think they're thinking about re-signing Jonathan Villar, maybe him playing third base. I mean, I like Villar. He has some good home runs. He played a little, not great defense, not great, but he has some pop. You can just put him on the bench. I'd rather keep Kevin Pillar and then get rid of Jonathan Villar. And get maybe Carlos Correa. If Conforto goes, I would get Nick Castellanos. I mean, there's a few free agents the Mets could get. I think the big one is Carlos Correa. He said he would love to play in New York, just don't go to the Yankees. Those rich bastards who somehow gave Baboon, Aaron Boone, we call him Baboon. They gave him a 3-year contract. So I guess for the next 3 years, the Yankees will continue to suck. And they still got Cashman. Why? The team stunk this year. Oh yeah, they get to the wild card game, and what did they do? Against Boston. And Boston was playing tonight. I don't even know if they won. I hope they did. Make it go to Game 7 tomorrow. Because I know the Dodgers and Braves are going to Game 6 tomorrow in Atlanta. So yeah. So JD's jack-off celebration will be is held off for a day. Because when the Braves, if his Braves win and go to the World Series, he's gonna jack off. Which whatever. Actually, no. No. Well, sadly for you Boston Red Sox fans, the trip is over as the Astros have won the American League championship 5-0 tonight. They win in 6 games, and now they await the Braves or the Dodgers, and the World Series starts on Tuesday night. So tomorrow night on TBS, we got Game 6 of the National League Championship Series. Braves are up 3-2. So the Dodgers gotta beat the Braves in Atlanta to get to the World Series and defend their title. But Game 7 will be on Sunday. A Sunday night on TBS. And then that's it. Then the World Series will be on Fox on Tuesday with Game 1. Game 2 will be on Wednesday. Game 3 will be on Friday night, next Friday night. So Smackdown will be preempted next week. And probably be on FS1 next week. And, the rating for that will be crap. Tony Khan's probably salivating right now. Because there might be another Friday night war. For Smackdown will be on FS1. Rampage, which will probably be taped. Because it'll be taped. From wherever they're going to be after. Well, they're going to be in Orlando tomorrow for live Dynamite. Then they're live again on Wednesday night. But I think, next week's Rampage is probably going to be taped, so. But if Tony Khan is smart, which he is a smart guy, why not have another live Rampage? To counter Smackdown being on FS1 with their shit ratings. But then again, Vince can come back and we're going to do another super-sized Smackdown. And then proceed to lose again from the 10-10-30 slot. And then Tony Khan can come back again and do a buy-in like he did last week, which was amazing. The matches were amazing, except for the women's match, of course. But keep saying Dan and Brian. Bryan Danielson and Minoru Suzuki, by the end of that match, 100,000 viewers on YouTube for that match. Almost 100,000. And then when Rampage came on, they beat Smackdown in that 10-10-30 slot in the demo. And Smackdown had Becky and Sasha, and then they had Brock and Roman for the contract signing. Rampage, you had Punk and Matt Sydal, which was a great match. Then after that, you had Ruby Soho and Allie. Oh, the Bunny, sorry. Allie the Bunny. And they beat Smackdown. Who knew? And all the other fucking marks are going, all the indie marks are they're bashing fucking AEW up the wazoo. It's like, Ruby Soho and Allie, they can't draw. They can't do this. Punk still can't draw. Yet he puts on a great match, and they win in a demo against 4 of your big stars. 4 of them. 4 big stars. Vince McMahon, and you can't even beat one legend, which is CM Punk, and 3 indie stars. Well, Ruby's not an indie star, you know what I mean. 2 indie stars and Ruby Soho. And Punk beats 4 of your fucking stars, Vince McMahon. In the demographic. Not in the ratings. Okay, I'll give you the ratings part. But the demo? Pfft, fuck you, Vince McMahon. You put 4 of your big stars. I mean, you can't even beat that? I mean, you have Roman and Brock at the end of that show against Ruby Soho and Allie, and Ruby Soho and Allie beat Brock and Roman? That tells you something. That really tells you something. That nobody gave a shit about that. But anyway. We'll move on from there. I can't anymore with this fucking company. Alright, Lauren says, Pete, where are you from? Brooklyn, New York. No, I did say I was from New Jersey, but then, you know, I used it as a cover, and my cover was blown. But I don't care. I mean, it doesn't matter where I'm from. I could be from your mama's ass, but but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm from New York as well. But I'm from Brooklyn. But that's it. All right, Lauren's from Long Island, Strong Island. Are you anywhere near MJF? I hope not. Fuck MJF. Maxwell Jacob micro penis. And fuck the Islanders, by the way. I hope, Lauren, I hope you're not an Icelander fan. Because, you know, me, I'm a big-time Rangers fan. By the way, they won the other night against the Nashville Predators. Or as we call them, the Nash Hole at Predators. Rangers whooped that ass in Nashville. I think it was in Nashville. Yeah, I think the next game is tomorrow. I think. I gotta look at that Rangers schedule again. I don't have it with me, though. I don't have the app anymore. I had the app. I gotta re-download it again. But yeah, I'm a Rangers fan. I'm a Mets fan. I'm a Jets fan. Even though they suck. I'm a 49ers fan. San Francisco 49ers! Because I converted. I'm from New York. I love the Jets. But my brother from another mother, the guy, you know, on the wall, converted me in 2012. So I've been a Niners fan for 9 goddamn years, going on 10. And I was there, you know, when they went to the Super Bowl. I was at my brother's house. We were going nuts. You know, it didn't start too good, and then, you know, my brother's like, he started, you know, my brother was starting to cry. He was starting to, you know, he was all depressed and everything. And I said, bro, the Niners are going to come back in this game and win this game. And what happens? The second half starts. Remember when Beyonce was the halftime show and the lights went out? And I think some of you might remember that. There was a delay, and then the second half comes out. They finally get the lights to work in New Orleans. Niners come out in the second half, beat that ass. And if it wasn't for that holding call, which was a holding call against the Ravens, I guarantee you Kaepernick and company would have won the Super Bowl in 2012. I think it was 2012, 2013. But those fucking referees fucked us over. Not once, but twice in the Super Bowl. If you remember 2 years ago, Super Bowl. The 2020 Super Bowl against the Chiefs. Fucking refs fucked us. Even though the Niners defense started to fuck up. They had a 10-point lead against Mahomes. He was running around like a madman and freaking like, oh, I'm scared. Oh, my, you know, Bosa. Oh, my God. Can't, you know. Mahomes was a scared little puppy. And we had a 10-point lead, and we had the pedal on the metal. We took the fucking foot off the pedal and we just fucking choked. Broke me and my brother from another mother's heart. It fucking sucked. And what sucked even more, that they lost in the Super Bowl last year. 3 days later, my brother was dead. From natural causes. That's all I gotta say about that. I can't. But yeah. But like I said, Mets fan, hate the Yankees. I'm a Jets fan. Don't really like the Giants so much. My dad loves the Giants with a passion. My dad's like been a Giant fan basically all his life. He yells and screams. Ugh, don't even get me started with that. My mom hates it right now. when football season starts, my mom goes upstairs and has to put a pillow over her head because my dad's screaming all the time when he's watching the fucking game. But it is what it is. So, yeah, Mets fan, Rangers fan, Jets fan, Niners fan. I don't like basketball. I used to be I grew up with the Knicks, but I hate the only reason I liked the Knicks was Patrick Ewing. That's it. But I got rid of the Knicks, became a Bulls fan because of Michael Jordan. And then that's it. And then after Jordan retired, and everybody else retired, like Godzilla and Pippen and Kukoc and Luke Longley and all those, and the Czar, Phil Jackson and everybody, I went to Minnesota, the Minnesota Timberwolves fan base, because of Kevin Garnett. And then Garnett went to Boston, the Celtics. Then I became a Celtics fan. And with Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, they won the title and everything. Now I don't really follow basketball that much. I don't. I can't watch basketball that much. Even with Gay Braun. I can't watch basketball. I can't. I just don't. I'll watch a game here and there, but I get bored. But yeah, so that's it. All right, let's move on. I'm already wasting too much time. Yeah. So let me go back to this. Hold on. So Lauren's from Long Island. What part of Long Island? I have some family in Long Island too. I haven't seen them in a while. I don't go to Long Island much. I don't even go to the Nassau Coliseum anymore. So, sorry, not the Coliseum, the Mausoleum, because it is a mausoleum. Especially if you know about the Icelanders, who haven't won a title since 1980. I digress. All right, Carlos Cabral. He's in the chat, and he subbed to my channel. Thank you very much, Carlos. Thank you. This guy, I think, is a friend of Lauren, and I've seen him on a couple chats. I haven't seen your channel, but I will be. I'll sub back to you, and I'll take a look at your channel. So, from what I heard about you, Carlos, you're a pretty good guy, and Lauren too. So that's some good peeps in this community. There are good people in this community. Well, even though the YWC is not even a community anymore, it's just a bunch of drama whores and fucking trolls showing their asshole and their, well, you know what. But I digress. All right, thank you, Carlos, for the sub. Lauren says, so am I Italian, German, Irish, Dutch, Norwegian, Greek, English. Wow, that's a mouthful. So, okay, so you're Italian. That's a plus. German, because I had an ex that was German. My ex, Ashley Marie, the former Queen of Extreme, she was German, and boy, did she have an attitude. Not to say you have an attitude, but yeah, can't deal with. I mean, not saying anything bad about German people, but I mean, good beer, but sometimes they got a big attitude. That's all I can say. Irish, okay, that's fine. I'm half Irish. I just don't consider myself Irish. That's my mom's side of the family. My mom's full Irish. My sister is full Irish. Just me and my dad are full-blooded Italians. But That's the good part. Dutch. Okay. Norwegian is that Norwegian Greek or Norwegian and Greek? I don't understand that, but it is what it is. But if it's Norwegian, that's cool. Greek, that's cool. Oppa! I want to go to Greece one day. Go visit the Acropolis and all those all that stuff in Greece. I'm gonna say Greek. Greece. Athens. I want to go to Athens. I want to go a lot of places. I don't I have been over the pond. I have been to England mostly London. Parts of England, like Edinburgh and London, of course. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Um, but the other places I've been is to Italy. I've been to Venice once, and that was like 1988 for the Pink Floyd Delegate Sound of Thunder tour. Not the Delegate Sound of Thunder, the Momentary Lapse of Reason tour, which got reissued, by the way. It's coming out pretty soon. They're reissuing the Momentary Lapse of Reason album. It's all remixed, which is great. Like some of their albums are being remixed now and reissued. Like the Delegate Sound of Thunder came out recently. I downloaded it on Spotify. All remixed, which is awesome. Momentary Lapse of Reason is about to is coming out. It's all remixed and new stuff with that. I would love for the other albums to be remixed, like The Wall, Division Bell, Pulse. Well, the later they have so many box sets. It's fucking insane. The later years, which I gotta get the later years. I have the early years from their early history. I just don't have the later years, which is all remix stuff and some new stuff like demos and stuff. Good stuff, DVDs, just fucking great. But it is what it is. But yeah, I've been to Italy for Venice for the Pink Floyd concert, which is actually I don't know if they don't even have it anymore. I don't even know if they have the DVD if it's DVD now. I had the VHS of Pink Floyd live in Venice. I was actually there, so because they played on a barge in Venice, and then everybody was like in a gondola and stuff like that, or boats. Yeah, I was part of that crew, so it is what it is. That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, that's the only places I've been overseas is London London and Venice. I would love to go back to Europe or go to Japan. Japan, number one, Ichiban. I would love to go to the Tokyo Dome for Wrestle Kingdom. I'd love to go to Kurikan Hall or just hang out in Tokyo. Just gotta keep those Asian chicks away from me. Peter Gilmore, I love you long time. I suck your dick. Then we have sushi. No. I gotta keep those damn Asians away from me. Good lord. Nick knows what I'm talking about. Nick knows. Let's ask Nick about my Asian triple threat. Kairi Sane, Oscar, and Io. But then, then you got Mio Abe and Pieter from New Japan. But, I love my American women too, Sasha Banks, Charlie Caruso. And as always, my demon bride, Rosemary, otherwise known as Valerie Sky of the Prophecy. And for those of you who don't know, all you trolls that say, oh, I don't get likes or retweets or anything like that from people, I got a like from Rosemary. And she follows me on Twitter too. So, you trolls can suck my dick. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, let's not mention that anymore. Alright, let's finish these comments out. Got a lot of comments, and then we're gonna get to really quickly the Rampage and Smackdown review. All right, Nick wants my YWC Universal title. Well, Nick, come on, come on. We'll have a Hell in a Cell match, and I'll win too. Yeah, it looked good around me. Yeah, but it looks better on me. Look good on you, but it looks better on me. Or however that saying goes. Oh yeah, we got a lot of comments. We got a lot. All right, we'll get to these quickly, then we'll get to the review. Thank you all for joining me, and keep watching and keep leaving comments. Where was I now? Sorry. Either way, Lauren says either way. Okay, Noreen. Fellow New Yorker, like Nick is. Yeah, got the New York connection in it tonight. All right, authentic what? Whatever. All right, Lauren is 47. A couple years older than me. I'm 44, about to be 45. My birthday's coming up in about 2 months and a day from now. That's Christmas Eve for you stupid people at home. And I shared, I'm very lucky, that I have the same birthday with a legend and the guy upstairs. Not the ceiling. The guy upstairs. I share my birthday with Jesus Christ and a legend in Lemmy Kilmeister or Kilmeister from the great band Motorhead. Ace of Spades, got a wart in my face, got a birthday with Peter Gilmore. We're gonna rock out with her cookout. Okay, I'm going nuts tonight. I have too much beer. Not enough beer. As always, our sponsor, Pepsi. Because as we all know, when you drink Pepsi, Pepsi is the drink of champions, and it makes the girls wet, so you can fuck them in the ass and go, oh shit. Pepsi is the drink. Fuck Coke. And all you people that drink Coke, you're dumb. Because you have small things. Pepsi makes you. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, Lauren's 47. I'm gonna be 45 in a couple of months. So can't wait for that. Good Lord, I'm dying already. Trolls are already, salving. Our Peter's gonna die. Fuck you. Never gonna die. I will never die. I'll be here forever. Like Terry Funk used to say. Cactus, we had a bomb match. Remember that, Cactus? Terry, would you like some Doritos, Terry? Bang, bang. Anyway, Nick knows my impressions are legend. Wait for it. Dairy. Legendary. Oh, no. God damn it. Oh, yeah. Hi, Mike. How you doing, Mike? On this late night, how you doing? Did you have a good night? You have a good day? What did you do today? Hey, fans, how you doing? Mike Awesome here. I'm awesome. Yeah, you are awesome, Mike. We know you're awesome. How was your day, Mike? It was okay. I put some people through a table, but then God got mad at me. He smited me. Oh, that sucks, Mike. That sucks, man. That sucks. Getting smited by the Lord. Maybe next time don't put, Mae Young or the Fabulous Moolah through a table. It wasn't even that, Gilmore. What are you talking about? I didn't put them through a table. Well, who did you put through a table? I put Osama bin Laden through a table. Oh, that's good. But why did the Lord smite you? I don't know. I told him I was awesome, and he slighted me for some odd reason. Now look where I am. But you're in heaven. I know, but look at me. Oh, God damn it! Jesus Christ! Mike, I told you, every time you come in, put your goddamn pants on. I don't want to see your fucking cock. Good Lord. I mean, I already saw some fucking English douchebag's dirty asshole tonight. I don't need to see that. Good Lord. Please put your pants on. All right, good. Put your pants on. Put your pants back on. Good. What do you saw a dirty guy's asshole, Gilmore? Why didn't you do anything about it? I did, Mike. I gave him a Gilmore cutter. And then I took that part out of the video. You should have called me, Gilmore. I would have put him through a freaking flaming table. Yeah, I should have. That's right. Next time I will. But anyway, Mike, go back to the bar. Go have some fun with New Jack. Just tell him I said, "What up, motherfucker?" Okay, Gilmore. Just be good. I'll put you through a freaking table. Bye, fans. Oy. Oh, if Lauren was here to watch that, I hope she's still watching, or Carlos. Good Lord. I'm losing my fucking voice now. But like I said, my freaking impressions are fucking legendary. Wait for it. Legendary. Like, seriously. It is what it is. Alright, we got a guy named SD. Stupid dumbass? I don't know what it is. But I'm just not making fun. But SD is in the chat. He says, CM Punk is the best. Yes, he is the best in the world. And it's clobbering time! Well, he wasn't on Rampage tonight. I think he's going to be on Dynamite tomorrow. Probably be on commentary. And speaking of AEW, speaking of that, thoughts and prayers go to good old JR, who came out today and announced that he has some type of skin cancer. Eesh. And you don't want to hear that word, cancer. Fuck cancer. So, hopefully JR, gets that taken care of. Because we can't lose JR. We can't. I can't. I don't know how wrestling would be without JR. That's our childhood, my friends. Most of our MMA, everybody on YouTube's childhood. Good Lord, we lose JR. I mean, who's the only good play-by-play announcer left? Michael Cole. Who's the greatest wrestling announcer right now besides JR? Excalibur? Excalibur's good, but sometimes he just way out there. Jericho's good on commentary. Punk, he's good on commentary, but just stop mentioning the WWE, please. And basically everybody else who does commentary is garbage. Corey Graves sucks. Byron Saxton sucks. And for NXT, I'm okay with Vic Joseph. I'm okay with him. He's not that bad. And then we got bad news, Wade Barrett. I'm afraid we got some bad news for you. That's that. Then you got Beth fucking Phoenix. I want to shoot my brains out with her. Good Lord. I still don't understand why she's in the Hall of Fame. But don't get me started with that. I'll go another 9 hours for that fucking shit with the WWE Hall of Fame. But I digress. I'm looking at Guy Fieri. If you think I'm like, why am I going looking that way? I'm looking at the TV. Look at Guy Fieri. His spiked hair. Got nothing to watch. So, I mean, it's nothing on at 1:30 in the morning. I could be watching porn, but I'll do that later. I'm gonna probably stay up for a couple hours. Actually, gotta get up early in the morning because I'm gonna be going to lunch with my parents tomorrow. So it is what it is. And then I'm gonna come back home. I'm gonna watch some Dynamite and maybe some college football. And that's pretty much what happened. Okay, pretty much all I gotta say about that. Ugh. All right, that's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, CM Punk is the best in the world. Lauren says Curtis Swizzle with Sweela. What? Curtis Swizzle. Okay. Hopefully the next mayor of New York. We'll see. Lauren says OMG lols. I guess she loved one of my impressions. I digress. Balls Mahoney. Yeah, the late great Balls Mahoney, and the chair swinging freaks in ECW with Axel Rotten and the Shaw Balls Axel Shaw. 3 legends from ECW, all gone, all dead. It sucks. But yeah, Balls Mahoney. I actually met Balls Mahoney a couple times. This what is the man from Nutley, New Jersey, former tag team champion with Spike Dudley. The man who invented the flaming table. And he got put through a lot of flaming tables. So Spike Dudley got put through a flaming table. Even Francine, the original Queen of Extreme, got put through a flaming table. Oh, good lord. I mean, go look that up. I mean, whew. I feel bad for Francine. I'm surprised she's still alive after taking that spot. Oh boy. Damn. It is what it is. All right. We got a lot of comments. I'm gonna get through these comments and I'm gonna rush through this this review because I don't have much time on StreamYard left. But we'll get to it. Lauren says the Hammerstein Ballroom. No. It's not the Hammerstein anymore. Kevin Steen rechristened it in 2012 as the Hammerstein Ballroom. So get it right, or Kevin Steen will come to your house and kick you in the nuts. Well, we'll kick your ass. That's all I gotta say about that. SD says Kiss. Yep, Kiss. Sadly, they're gonna be gone 2 years. They're on their 69. I don't know how many. Their 99 farewell tour. But yeah, they're gonna be gone pretty soon. I mean, legit done. But does anybody ever retire? Kiss will be gone in like 2 years. I mean, they're in their 70s now. I mean, Ozzy's gonna be 73. Yeah, he's gonna be 72, 73, and his farewell tour is about to start in January. Though I don't know about that because he's coming off of surgery on his neck and his back. So I don't know if he had it already and he's in rehab. I haven't heard anything about that. So he's supposed to start the UK part of the farewell tour in January, and then I don't know when he's coming back to the States to finish the US tour that was supposed to be I think was it this year or last year? It was supposed to have a show at MSG, and I was actually supposed to go to it, and in this moment concert as well, which got canceled on April Fool's Day at a shithole venue like that named Terminal 5, the worst place to have a fucking show, which used to be called Club Exit, but has no air conditioning. Horrible. Even in the winter, no air conditioning. It's cold as fucking air. Thank you for the free view. But it is what it is. But yeah. Yeah. Kiss! And yeah. So SD loves Kiss. Let's do it. As Paul Stanley says. They call me Dr. Love. Okay, sorry. I'm not gonna sing. It's already too late to sing anyway. Lauren says, I got bummed rushed by Ezekiel Jackson at TNA in 2014, 2015. Damn. Bum rushed? What do you mean bum rushed? I mean, did he like push you out of the way or something like that? That's kind of scary. Ezekiel Jackson, the last ECW champion back in 2008, I think 2009, when the WWE version of ECW, that horrible thing that was. But yeah, then Ezekiel Jackson came to TNA with that ECW type thing with Rhino and Tommy Dreamer and Taz. He didn't last long in TNA, did he? Nope. All right. Lauren says she missed the Coliseum. Well, when Nassau, now it's at Belmont Park, which looks way better, but the arena looks damn good. It's nice, but still a mausoleum. That's all. Whoa, I went way too far with that. We got a lot of comments. All right. But we'll get to it. We're going to get to the review. Don't worry. It's my show. My show. I do whatever I want. You don't like it? Well, fuck you, man. You don't like my band? You don't like my show? You don't like my friends? Well, fuck you, man. That's all I got to say about that. Lauren says, Rangers, Devils, Bruins. Okay, you're a Ranger fan. Big plus. Devils fan. Ugh, Devils suck, by the way. They're garbage. Not the same team they used to be with Martin Brodeur and Scott. What's his name? Scott Stevens, Scott Stevenson, or whatever his name is. You know, not the same team they were when they were racking up Stanley Cups back in the day. This was the Bruins. They're okay. They're okay, but it is what it is. But to each their own. Okay. Lauren says, born Cali Furl. Okay, whatever that is. Jado from Japan. Okay. Anyway. I don't know what you're talking about there, Lauren. Anyway. Alright, we got the Insanity Plex, my good buddy. He says, hello, Gilly, we love you. Yes. It's my old XWF buddies right here. My old XWF buddy, the Insanity Plex. Well, one of them guys, but, you know. It is what it is, you know. I haven't been on Discord that much with the Wrestling Coalition Discord server. I just don't have much time to go on Discord that much. Sorry. I know you guys want me back in the Fed. I mean, I'm in the Fed, but I'm not role playing or anything. I just don't have time for it. Sorry, but I'm kind of retired now from the E-Fed world. Even though WJ keeps fucking inviting me to his stupid Facebook E-Feds that are garbage. Now he just made a new one, World Wrestling Hamburger. Oh, I got a title match against that Kareem guy. That Kareem Abdul-Jabbar looking schmuck. On episode 2. You know I'm going to lose. No, I'll probably win, and then I'll probably lose to that bitch fat fuck the goof. Fuck you. Just give me the title and you know, no, this is what WJ is gonna do. I know this is gonna happen because it happened in the last E-Fed, what was it called? World Wrestling Macaroni or whatever the fuck it was called. I won the belt, and then the next thing I know, the Fed's gone. This is what WJ does. He's a flip-flopping piece of, you know. I love the guy, but not like that. But I love the guy. I love WJ, but I mean, stop fucking closing down shit like your YouTube channels and now your Facebook pages. Stop it. It's getting annoying. Really getting annoying. But yeah, but as far as the actual eFed world, kind of retired. I think after those fuckheads from the XWF Pedo Fed, which is now the old XWF, which is now a pedo federation led by two pedophiles, some pedophile supporters and probably pedophiles themselves, Theo Price and Vincent Lane, who can both go fuck themselves. I just don't have time to do an eFed anymore. I mean, I did it for a little while when a good buddy Shane Carver made a new XWF and didn't last that long. And then now they brought me into the wrestling coalition. I just don't have much time to role play anymore. I kind of miss it, kind of miss writing and everything, but I just don't have much time anymore. And plus, now I'm about to start a new job. I really can't do much of anything. I mean, I'll be home all the time because that's my job, crunching numbers basically almost all day. I might not have much time to do YouTube or even an eFed. But I still love you guys. I miss you. Soldier and all you guys from the old XWF. But all the other guys that used to be there, fuck you. You understand? Fuck you, understand. That's it. But that's it. All right, move on. Lawrence says Suffolk. Well, Suffolk. So you used to live in Suffolk County? Okay, not bad. All right, we got a couple more left, and then we'll get to this review. But thank you all for watching once again. Hope continue to watch because we're gonna be done in a little while, and that's that. We got no viewers. We had viewers watching. I guess Nick went to sleep, Lauren went to sleep, and everybody else went to sleep. It's 1:44 in the morning. So I'm gonna end this video pretty soon, and I'm probably gonna go to bed. But it is what it is. Nick Infante says, Peter loves eating the sushi bento box. Good Lord. Good Lord, Nick, what is wrong with you? Alright, it is what it is, and that's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, I do love my sushi. I love my Asians. I love them long time. Alright, Sanityplex says, was the guy with the dirty a-hole Scat Bear? I know he's in town. No, it wasn't him. No, it wasn't him. Some dirty white boy. That's not racist. I'm just saying he's a dirty white boy. He's a dirty white boy. Like Foreigner used to sing. But yeah, that guy's got a dirty asshole. Wash that butt. He thought it was smart trying to semi-porn bomb me with showing his ugly, disgusting a-hole and probably just tiny pebbles. Smart. I'm smart. Got rid of that shit. And I got rid of you. Because you trolls are garbage. Alright, move on. Ugh, excuse me. Alright, okay. Insanity if it was Scat Bear, that means you also gave him a Gilmore cutter. So please go back and check on him to make sure he's okay. If I gave him a Gilmore cutter, I don't think he's okay. I think he's got to be in the hospital for a while. That goes to anybody. I give you a Gilmore cutter, you're not getting up. But I digress. All right. Just looking at the TV for a second. All right, let's stop. Ah, my eye. All right. All right, let's comment, and then we're going to get to this review. Know that I'm gay. Okay. Just don't splash on me. And that's it. All right, that's it for the comments. All right, let's quickly get into your AEW Rampage review for tonight, and then we'll get to Smackdown to end this shindig. But don't forget to you can spend in the chat, and that's it. Thank you to Lauren and Carlos for subbing, and you're still watching. Hopefully you're still watching. If not, well, good night then. That's it. All right, let's get the AEW Rampage from in Florida, like it was. I guess it was tipped in advance, and the spoilers are already out, so I can only imagine what the rating was tonight. Probably not 579 like it was last week. Probably 479 this week. Who knows? But anyway, we had our commentary team once again of Taz, his good friend, the FTW King, Stark, were returning commentary, Le Champion, Chris Jericho. And like I said, it was taped because Jericho is now on the Jericho Cruise 3 with Evil Uno and everybody else is on that cruise. I think the Bucks are on that tour. So we're not gonna see neighbor some neighbor came home, but it is what it is. All right, so we had that. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna see Jericho tomorrow night because he's on the Jericho cruise. Like I think ends I think goes through Halloween. I think I don't. Never on it, so I don't know. I'm surprised they didn't do what they did. I think 2 years ago when they had the first Jericho cruise. Remember when they had Dynamite on the Jericho cruise where Adam Page and Kenny won the tag team belts? I'm surprised they don't do that. They're not doing it again. It is what it is. Maybe scheduling conflicts. That's why. Well, last year was supposed to pandemic. This year, I guess they didn't have time to do it because I think it was a scheduling conflict or something like that. Who knows? But anyway, so we got them on commentary, and most of the night, well, the highlight of the night was Andrade and Pac 2, but we also had the world title #1 contenders tournament. We had the first round matches for that. We had Orange Cassidy and Powerhouse Will Hobbs. That's that. Then we had a women's title match between a good friend Anna Jay of the Dark Order taking on the champion Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, baby. And that's it. Those are the Lucha Brothers, the AEW Tag Team Champions. Their feud with FTR is still going on, and kind of not so good night for the Lucha Brothers once again. They had a bad week, losing the tag team titles on Saturday against the FTR, who are dressed as luchadors. They just had a bad night Saturday and they had a bad night tonight. And we'll see what happens with that. We'll get that. All right, so let's begin with our opening match on Rampage. First round of the World Title Eliminator Tournament. Orange Cassidy and Powerhouse Hobbs. It was okay. Cassidy had his ribs all taped up from last time. I think last week he got beat up. So we saw that. That was that. Not a long match. We had little over 8 minutes. So we saw a clip of Cassidy beating an unknown. This is way before he became Powerhouse Hobbs, when he was just a rookie. Unknown Will Hobbs in 12 seconds in July of 2020. Damn. So Taz's like, that's not happening again. Too bad it did. I'll get to that. So Hobbs hits a spine buster for an early 2 count. As you see, Big Money Matt Hardy in the crowd, and he's like, yes, yes, broken Matt Hardy, yes. With his semi-hot wife Rebby Sky, who still can't close her legs. Good lord. But I digress. All right, so Cassidy's ribs are all bent around the ring post. Ugh. Did a side slam by Hobbs because the nail falls. So he's beating the living crap out of Mr. Cassidy, as he had a good buddy Chucky T at ringside of the best friends. Give me a hug. So get that. Cassidy tries to come back, but a clothesline cuts that attempt off. We go to break. We come back. Hobbs is still working on the ribs. Pick him up, and we get a good old-fashioned Lex Luger torture rack. And like, when's the last time you saw a torture rack? Jericho, you have been watching lately? There's been a few people that have been using the torture rack lately. Anyway, especially yesterday at Crown Jewel. So anyway, Cassidy slips out, grabs a small package circa 1921 for a near fall, goes for the orange punch, but gets pulled out of the air. Then some splashes in the corner by Hobbs. Cassidy's still in trouble. The referee almost disqualified Hobbs because he was beating him up in the corner, and he's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's like, get out of there! And Hobbs like not even saying, I got 5. Moron. So Hobbs starts yelling at the ref. Bad move, which allows Cassidy to grab him, lock in the mouse trap, that little submission he has. Well, actually, a pinning combination. And he gets the pin in a little over 8 minutes. So OC, Orange Cassidy gets the win, and he moves on to the semifinals of the tournament. There's only 3 rounds, of course, in the tournament. Not like before when it used to be like 6 rounds. It is what it is. So match was alright. Gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. So Orange Cassidy moves on, and he will face either Preston, number 10 of the top, or the man who will probably win tomorrow night, or on I think it's that's Wednesday, on Wednesday night. Well, anyway, whenever that match happens between Preston and John Maxley, the winner of that faces Orange Cassidy in the second round of the tournament, which ends the at Full Gear, and the winner of that faces either Kenny Omega or Mr. Cowboy Shit himself, Adam Page, at a later date. So we'll see what happens with that. Looks like it's going to be Orange Cassidy and Moxley in the second round. I mean, it's already proven right there. I mean, as we saw last week when Moxley beat the shit out of Wheeler Utah. And surprisingly, he was actually there after Orange Cassidy won. They go up the ramp. We see Wheeler Utah coming. So, yeah, it looks like we're going to see Orange Cassidy and Moxley around the semifinals of this tournament. And I already want to ready. The final is set. Moxley and Danielson. It is what it is. So, you don't even have to watch the tournament because it's going to be Moxley and Danielson. And I think Danielson is going to get the win and probably face, I don't know. I would Danielson go Adam Page in his first, but get the belt to Danielson after, I mean, Page is not, I mean, Adam Page is not going to, I mean, he'll face Danielson, but Danielson's not going to win. I mean, they're not going to give Adam Page the belt and then say, oh, just give it to Danielson. No. Logic, wrestling logic, they're probably going to make Kenny win by some controversy. And Kenny then faces Bryan Danielson. I think Danielson will be the man to end Kenny's over 1 year reign as champion, and then he'll start a nice reign as champion. Going into next year, and then we'll see what happens with that. And probably the wheels come off the Elite, and everybody starts breaking up by next year. But we'll see. Because I say that he will be coming back with that guy named Kevin. It is what it is. And that's that. Speaking of people that might be going to AEW, well, Braun Strowman's not going to AEW because from what I read today on RingsideNews.com, Braun Strowman's about to make his Impact debut, which could be a Bound for Glory. I think it's today. Actually, is it tonight? What coming up? I think it's Saturday night. Anyway, I think Bound for Glory is tonight. Actually, come up tomorrow night. So that's that. All right, got my good buddy Kevin Getty in the chat. Good buddy, good lad. He's a good lad from England. I think he's from England. Good lad. You're a good lad, Kevin. Good lad. That's all I gotta say about that. Thank you for joining the chat. It was like 6, almost 7 o'clock in England. I know it's 5 hours ahead. So top of the morning to you, Kevin. It's 2 o'clock here it must be 2 o'clock here in the States in the Northeast. And that's that. But we're gonna end pretty soon. All right. So after that, like I said, Orange Cassidy was match today 2.5 out of 5 stars, and he will face either Moxley or Preston in the second round, and it looks like it's gonna be beat the crap out of Preston in probably record time too, but we'll see. And that's that. That's what they're going with in the second round. But I digress. All right. So all right, after that we go to the ring with Tony Baloney in the ring, and he brings out I think what was it both? Actually, it was one a member of the Lucha Brothers. No, not Bray Phoenix. Was a good buddy Pentagon Zero. So he comes out with the AEW Tag Team Championship, and his good buddy Alex Abrahantes come out with him for a little chat. But that doesn't happen because before they even get in the goddamn ring, we see Los Superanas, who got revealed as FTR. So they're in the crowd. But doesn't look like FTR. So, Alex Abrahantes and Pentagon, they go up to him, they start talking some smack. Then they rip the mask off, and it's just 2 regular schmucks, some plants, in the crowd. And then FTR come from behind, beat the crap out of both of them. They jump from behind. They're about to hit the spike power driver on Alex Abrahantes. But then Pac from the Death Triangle comes in for the save. So the FTR Lucha Brothers storyline continues, and that's going to conclude at Full Gear, because they're going to FTR is looking to get both those belts because they held up the AAA Tag Team Championships and then the AEW Tag Team Championships. So we'll see that at Full Gear for I believe, the AEW Tag Team titles. So FTR could be double Tag Team Champions, and Lucha Brothers bring nothing anymore. But I think they'll do the match, and FTR will retain the AEW Tag Team Championships. And that's pretty much it. So, I mean, they already defended it against the Acclaimed, and then that's the second offense of the belt, so they're not going to lose it to FTR. So they had to come off eventually. It is what it is. So we'll see what happens on tomorrow on Dynamite, and then most likely at Full Gear for the AEW Tag Team Championships, FTR and the Lucha Brothers. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. All right. All right. Well, this is kind of weird. The Insanity Plex says, I'm riding the bus, watching your stream. Well, that's nice. Watching my stream. Don't put it on loud. Especially wherever you live. You're riding the bus. I'm riding the school bus. No. Whatever. Yeah, riding the bus, watching my stream. Thank you. There's a guy in the back of the bus playing with himself. Oh boy. You are a crazy man, sir. Just make sure he doesn't splash on you. I know you said you're gay. You're gay, but you know, wherever you live is probably kind of weird at this time of night. Well, I don't know what time it is where you are, but that's kind of, you know, that's sick. I know I went on a train one time. I was going to New York City. And I'm sitting down, and then next thing I know, some homeless bum was on the train, and of all cars, my car where I'm sitting down. Next thing I know, he's playing with his freaking cat. And I'm like, only in New York, only in New York. So I had to move. I moved to another car. Everybody else moved. I think a woman was about to sit next to him. I was like, don't sit next to him. That's all I gotta say about that. So just some weird stuff, man. If you live in New York, you know. Go on a bus, go on a train, go anywhere in New York City, you got weirdos. Weirdos. And it is what it is. Sometimes, you know, they'll report it. Other times they don't, especially if you live in Philadelphia. Had a poor woman get raped on a train, and all the people are like, ooh, let me see. I'm gonna record this. I'm not gonna help this poor woman getting raped. And then they went like what, 20? What they say? 24 stops, I think it was, on the train, and she's getting raped the entire time, and nobody does anything. And this guy was like an immigrant, or I don't know what he was. I think it was an immigrant or something like that. And he supposedly knew this chick, and they're saying it's consensual. Bullshit. And poor woman gets raped. 24 stops until she gets off the goddamn train. And then the police are right there. They arrest the guy. The woman goes to the hospital. Probably got a rape kit and shit. Who knows if the guy even finished, you know? He was banging her for so long, for like 24 stops. He probably had to, you know, finish. Probably didn't use a condom. Now that chick is probably gonna be pregnant. Or you know, God forbid she got like a disease or something now. Because who knows with that guy? That guy probably had a really disinfected dick or something like that. Who knows? But I mean, really, 24 stops, girls getting raped and nobody does anything. It's like, all right, let's see this. This is gonna be on the news. That was me. I would have fucked that guy up. Give him a Gilmore cutter. And for good measure, kick him in his dick. Fuck that. But I mean, you know, pick and choose your fights on the train because you can get a psycho. But I digress. We'll move on. Only in New York. Only in New York. Or in Philly. Or basically anywhere. But really, you don't save the chick? Come on. Come on, people. Wake up. Alright. Sandyplex says he's in New York as well. Well, I'll ask. What part? If you're in New York City or you're in upstate or you're on Long Island. Excuse me. Last week I saw a guy smearing fecal matter. Oh God. Why am I reading this? That's a comment. Last week I saw a guy smearing fecal matter all over himself and the windows and doors inside the train, and nobody stopped him or said anything. God damn, man. It's sick, man. I can't go on the fucking trains anymore. I can't. I mean, because you never know what's gonna happen on the fucking train. I mean, I was coming home from work, I think, one day, because I used to work in another part of Brooklyn, Bensonhurst. I came home one day. I'm on the train, and all of a sudden I smell something really stank. I'm like, damn, somebody must have shit themselves or shit in the train or something like that. Next thing I know, I look to my, I think it was my left. This is big fat fuck, big fat fuck chick, man. And she looked like she fucking shit herself a bunch of times. She probably had the runs or something like that. Holy shit, she smelled like shit. I was like, damn, I'm out of here. Went to the next car. I was like, I'm out of here. And then I'm sitting down waiting for the train to leave, and all these people are coming. I'm like, you can't. I mean, you go in there and you can't smell it as soon as you get in there. And then stupid people will just stay there. Morons. It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. New York is a piece of shit. Living in New York, yeah, it's an adventure. And so I'm gonna be moving pretty soon. I mean, really moving. I'm moving to Florida pretty soon. I don't know when, but I'm moving to Florida pretty soon. Probably in a couple years. Because me and the missus are starting to. We're thinking about putting some of our stuff in storage. I'm taking what we can. Most probably about clothes, and I don't know about the TV, because this TV is big and I don't have the box for it. So I don't know how we're gonna bring the TV, even disassemble the TV because it's on a stand and everything. I don't know how we're gonna do that. I gotta I gotta disconnect the internet, which is gonna be a problem because that's gonna cost money, termination fees and all. I gotta disconnect Dish because I have Dish, I have the rich man's Dish. So that I gotta disconnect the internet. I have to take the modem and the router. I have to give them back to the internet company. Then I have to disconnect Dish, which I'll probably have to pay another termination fee for, unless I can. Well, I probably still have to pay money because if I move, I gotta bring back the box. I gotta I gotta call the company to come over and disconnect everything. Gotta take down the dish from my house. Gotta give them the remote and the what you call it and the box. And then when I go to Florida, I gotta probably call Dish again and say, it's like, oh, I'm a former member. I had to move and everything, but then I had to get rid of I had to disconnect everything because I was moving and I didn't want, it is what it is. And probably when I move, this house is gonna be gone anyway. So whatever. But yeah, probably when I move, everything's gone. The computer's coming with this computer's probably coming with me unless I get rid of it. I don't know if this is even gonna be working with this. What depending on what version's coming out by the next 3 to 5 years. I know Windows 11 is supposed to be coming out pretty soon. But I don't know if this computer will actually take it with the memory it has. But we'll see. And yeah, everything is probably going. It's probably going. TV's gone. This is gone. My laptop, which will probably be gone too. I mean, I'm probably gonna get rid of the laptop. I mean, officially get rid of the laptop because I don't know if I can even use the laptop because I have Windows 8.2 on there, which still works. It's still a thing, but like 3 to 5 years, that'll probably be extinct, and everybody be using Windows 10 or Windows 11. So that laptop will probably be gone. Maybe I can sell it and refurbish it because I doubt I can even use Windows 11 with the memory I have. So probably getting a new laptop. That's gonna cost money. Or I can get a refurbished Windows 10 one, which is not gonna be that much money. But then again, like I said, I don't know. I bring this desktop down to Florida with me, put it in my apartment with the missus, and we'll see. We'll see. What happens, because it's gonna take me. When I move, I'll be incommunicado for a couple, like maybe a week or two, because I gotta move everything in. I gotta set everything up, set up my office, and set up an area where I can work. Do what I do best here. Set up the internet. I gotta call the internet company. Gotta wait for them to come and set up the internet. Gotta hook up the TV. Gotta hook up I gotta call the cable company. I probably gotta call Dish. Have them come down and then rehook up everything. And then yeah, that's probably the only two big things I have to do besides moving all the furniture in. So I would say when I do move, it's probably gonna take me at least a week, maybe a week and a half before I'm actually back online. If YouTube's still a thing by then, we don't know. But I'll let you know whenever that happens. But not right now. Not right now. I would say in the next 3, maybe 5 years, maybe 6. Who knows? I might not even go to Florida. Who knows? Where me and the missus are at our children's throats right now. What it is, what it is. All right, we'll move on. All right, so back to Rampage. Where am I? Here we go. So Pentagon and Alex Abrahantes get the crap beat out of them by FTR, and they had to get Pac to make the save, and we'll see what happens with that on Dynamite tomorrow, and then on Dynamite on Wednesday night. Like I said, it's leading up to FTR versus the Lucha Brothers for the AEW Tag Team Championships at Full Gear 3. That's it, on November the 13th. Coming up in a couple weeks. That's that. All right, there we go to match number 2 for the AEW Women's Championship. Anna Jay of the Dark Order taking on Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, baby. And this was pretty good. 10.5-minute match. Anna Jay did her best, but her best was not good enough, as Dr. Britt Baker, baby, wins the match with the lockjaw. And it is what it is. Rebel was at ringside as well. Jamie Hayter was at ringside with Dr. Britt Baker, of course. So Rebel and Jamie Hayter were at ringside. So not good for Anna Jay, and they got involved as Jamie Hayter offered a distraction during the match after Anna got in the Queen Slayer. But Hayter, she locked it in, and then Jamie Hayter got on the apron and caused a distraction, and she had to break the hold, and Anna had to grab it again, and then she knocked Jamie Hayter off the apron and everything. So Britt can't climb the corner to flip back over, so it's a rope break instead for the escape. To get back up, Baker hits a super kick, which sets up the lockjaw, and then she looks in the camera like, bye time, baby. So she locks in the lockjaw. And Anna Jay tapped out really quickly. I guess she had a oral session with Jungle Boy. Who knows? But anyway, still pretty good match. I gave 3 out of 5 stars. So Britt Baker is still your AEW Women's Champion. And that's it. After the match, Britt puts Anna in the lockjaw again, but then her best friend Ty Conti of TJ, so beautiful, sexy. Ooh, she looked hot tonight. Ty Conti, caliente, comes in, makes the save, and then everybody bails. And then we see Ty Conti holding up the AEW Women's Championship. And she already had a title shot before, like a few months ago, but sadly she lost. So it looks like there might be a rematch coming up. I don't mind that. Ty Conti versus Britt Baker 2. I'm okay with that. She's not going to win, obviously. I mean, really, who is going to be Dr. Britt Baker? DeBebe. Who is going to win that championship? I'm thinking it's going to be Jade Cargill or maybe Thunder Rosa at this point. But they're going to be in the tournament for the TBS title. And I'll get to this in a minute. But we'll see what happens with that. So Britt Baker gets the win. 3 out of 5 stars. And that's it. All right, then we get a rundown of Dynamite tomorrow, where we got Dustin Rhodes and Bryan Danielson in your main event, among other men on Saturday night on TNT. Laying down some of the matches for Wednesday night Dynamite on its regular time slot at 8 p.m. on Wednesday night on TNT. So we'll see what happens with that. Got the other part of the world title tournament and some other stuff as well Wednesday night. I didn't write it. Didn't write it down, but did I? Did not. Forgot that. Then they show a graphic of the brackets for the women's TBS title, which will be the finals will be on the first Dynamite of 2022 on their new network on TBS, because they'll be off TNT for, well, Dynamite won't be on anymore on Wednesday nights on the TBS, and Rampage will only be on Friday nights unless they change that on TNT. And then they'll still be on TNT with their 4 big shows of the year. One of them might be in New York City at Arthur Ashe Stadium, they're saying, but we'll see what happens with that. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. And we'll move on. All right, so we got the brackets for the TBS title tournament, which begins tomorrow, actually, on Dynamite. All right, so Thunder Rosa, Jade Cargill, Nyla Rose, the native beast, and Chris Statlander all have buys into the second round. Lucky them. But here's in the other matches, and it's like let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got a tournament. Surprised they have 12 women. 12. They got a lot of women, but 12. I mean, these 12 are the best of the best. So sadly, you're not gonna get anybody from Dark or Elevation, but it is what it is. All right. So in the first round of the tournament, like I said, Thunder Rosa, Jade Cargill, Nyla Rose, and Chris Statlander are bye to the time. All right, first round matches, we got Anna Jay taking on Jamie Hayter. Obviously, that's why you had Britt Baker, Anna Jay and Britt Baker, so kind of setting that up. So Anna Jay and Jamie Hayter in the first round. Then we have the Bunny, Allie the Bunny, taking on Red Velvet from Your Mama's Kitchen. So we got that. Then on Wednesday night, we got Serena Deeb and Hikaru Shida 2. Oh, this should be good. That's going to be a match I want to see on Wednesday night. I think Shida will get the win. I think she'll get her revenge. And that's it. I don't know. And then the bracket. I don't know how it's gonna what these are the brackets. I don't know. Like if Anna Jay and Jamie Hayter win, they face Thunder Rosa or they face Jade Cargill. But it's what I'll get down to read the bracket as it is. Computer. That's it. All right. So Serena Deeb and Hikaru Shida. That is going to be on Wednesday night Dynamite. Gonna be awesome. Stand there and get some. And in the final, we got Penelope Ford and Ruby Soho That's obvious. Most of these matches that are on the in the first round. Let's see here. Three out of the 4 first round matches are obvious. The one I don't understand is the Bunny and Red Velvet. I mean, they're not feuding or anything, as far as I know. I just think they just threw them together. It's like, hey, let's go for a match. Go ahead. All right, so we got that, and that tournament starts starts tomorrow, and then, like I said, the finals will be 3 months later. Okay, that's not bad. That's fine. So, like I said, the finals will be at the January 5th TBS show for the first Dynamite on TBS. And I already said that the finals are going to be Thunder Rosa and well, I think it's going to be Thunder Rosa and Jade Cargill, and I think Jade Cargill is going to become your first ever TBS Women's Champion and rename it That Bitch Show Championship, because she is that bitch. But I digress. All right, so we got all that. So so that begins tomorrow night. All right, then we get to the main event, and thank the Lord we didn't hear from Mark Henry, because I think he was off this week. I don't know why he wasn't on. He was on there last week, so maybe he had to eat a burrito or something. Anyway, so we have Tony Baloney in the back to handle the face-to-face interview that usually happens at the end of the show between Andrade and Pac. Andrade promises to beat Pac tonight and brags about having friends around the world. You know, like Roosh and Dragon Lee and his wife, Horseface Charlotte Flair, among others. Pac cuts Tony off and says this should have been settled weeks ago, you think? So he's like, now we settle this man to man. And then Tony's like, well, guess what Mark Henry says is the time for talk is over. Time for the main event. Oh, thank God he didn't say that. I can't stand when Mark Henry says that. It's annoying. All right, then we get to Pac Andrade 2. This was awesome. This was a great match between these guys. Back and forth they went. Pac whips him back. There's a part of the match where Pac whipped Andrade back first into an apron open chair. It brings her back in, tries to brutalize her. Can't really get it. As Andrade pulls him out to the apron. Andrade at one point got the crowd to their feet with the Three Amigos, because in Miami, you're in Spanish territory. Yes, sir! So Andrade, channeling his Eddie Guerrero, yes, Dominic, I'm your puppy now, Dominic. Yes, I got to cheat and steal, yes. So yeah, that made the crowd go completely berserk. This was so Andrade pulls. He's about to get locked in a brutalizer. He pulls Pac out to the apron. They go at it. Pac is draped over the top rope, which lets Andrade jump back in, right back out for a DDT to drive Pac into the apron. Ow! Nasty landing. Excuse me. They go back in. Pac hits a bling buster for a near fall, but Andrade hits him right in the face. Then he goes for the hammerlock DDT, gets counted into a 1922 roll-up for a near fall. So Andrade tries the hammerlock DDT again, and Pac does, knocks it, gets in another small package. This time Pac gets the win. 1, 2, 3. So now it's 1-1 between Andrade and Pac. But this one was a good match. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Almost a 16.5-minute match. And that's pretty much it. And that ends. Oh, that doesn't end Dynamite. It's a match. 3.5 out of 5 stars. But the funny thing was, here's the funny thing, which I think they botched. They count to 3. Pac wins, and then the lights go out. I'm like, somebody cut the cord. The lights go out. Sabu comes out. No, Sabu didn't come out. Malachi Black comes out, and he's standing in the ring. So, who's he going to hit? Is it going to be Andrade, or is it going to be Pac? Well, he blows the black mist in Pac's face. And then Andrade tells him to bring in a chair. Because I guess they're working together now. That's kind of weird. Andrade and Malachi Black together? Interesting. So Andrade tells Tommy and to Malachi Black, if you don't know who he is. He tells him to bring in a chair, but then Arn Anderson comes out and he starts pointing at Black, a la Kenny Omega. He's like, "You." So then Cody Rhodes comes out, I think he came in, or he came from behind, clears out Andrade, then he hits a power slam on Malachi Black. Then he takes the chair. He threatens to hit Black with a chair shot. Was about to hit him with a chair shot, and Malachi's like, "Whoa, I'm out of here." So that ends the show, and we'll see what happens tomorrow night on Dynamite, as we got Malachi Black, Cody Rhodes 3. So see if Malachi can complete the sweep of Cody Rhodes and drive Cody even into worse shape than he is right now. Because fans don't like him at the moment, and he's going through this whole thing with Arn Anderson slapping him and shit. So, is Cody going to be the savior of the world and beat Malachi Black, or he's going to lose again, go further down the hole? So we'll see what happens tomorrow night on Dynamite. That's it. So that's it. So like I said, all that I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. So your results for tonight: Orange Cassidy beat Powerhouse Crap. He goes on to the second round, and he's either Moxley or Preston in that round. Then for the AEW Women's Championship, Britt Baker, baby, defeated Anna Jay with a lockjaw. And then Ty Conti had to save her and held up the belt. So we'll see what happens with that tomorrow night. All right, and then in the main event, Pac defeated Andrade with a 1922 small package. And then Malachi Black came out, blew black mist in his face. And then Arn Anderson and Cody Rhodes came out to beat down Malachi and send him out of the ring to set up their match tomorrow night. And that's pretty much pretty much all I gotta say about that. All right, so that's it for that. So I gave Rampage a solid 7 out of 10 stars, and that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. All right, let's get to these comments pretty quick, and then we'll get to Smackdown real quick. I'm not gonna go through all of it because I don't have much time. I don't want to waste too much time, and it's 2:30 in the morning, so I'm gonna go to sleep pretty soon. Anyway, Insanity Plex says, "I'm almost at my transfer onto the train. I really hope I don't see that scat guy again." No, hopefully not. For your sake. But hope you get home okay. Kevin Geddes says, "How are you, Peter?" I'm doing pretty damn good. Pretty good. I had a weird as fuck stream earlier tonight with Chase and Nick Infante, and Daniela was there. And yeah, some douchebag showed his dirty asshole on my live stream, so I had to cut that part out. So I deleted the live stream, but I re-uploaded it as a regular uploaded video. So check it out. It's on the TTC Reborn channel. Link is in the description. The edited video is in the description box. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. But yeah, that part is out. You won't see that ever again. And to that guy, well, you need to wash your ass. Anyway, but I move on. We'll move on. All right. Kevin's doing good. All right, that's a good thing. All right. So that's it for Rampage. Like I said, 7 out of stars, and that's it. All right, I'm gonna try to get to. Let's see if I can get to Smackdown. See if I can load this up. Load up my notes. My computer is actual shit. I'm losing my voice. Yeah, this is not gonna. Okay, this is gonna take too much time, and my computer sucks right now. All right, so I'm gonna do it off the old phone. All right, let me just. Good thing I have it. I save everything on my phone and on my computer. So, because I email all my notes to myself. So okay, we'll move on. Let me just. I should have done this before, but I didn't know I was gonna need the need the phone for my stuff. Okay, hold on. All right. So we got the Smackdown, and like I said, Smackdown started off. The first 40 minutes was red hot with Roman and Brock Lesnar beating the shit out of each other, and the Usos coming out. This utter freaking chaos. Where did that come from? Utter freaking chaos. But then after that, the show just fell apart, as it always does. Raw have a great opening segment or a great opening match, and then down the drain. Now, it happened to SmackDown. I don't know what happened. But anyway, SmackDown came your way from the Intrust Bank Arena in Wichita, Kansas. And as always, Michael Cole, Mitchell Cole, and Pat McAfee on commentary. All right, so this is the aftermath of Crown Jewel and the season premiere of a new roster and new SmackDown. We're gonna get the season premiere of Raw with their new roster on Monday on the USA Network. So we got a lot of things that happened tonight. We're gonna see what we saw the aftermath of Roman and Brock, and then we were gonna have a title exchange between Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. And that's it. So we open the show with a recap of what happened with Brock and Roman at Crown Jewel. With Paul throwing in the belt, and then they have a tug of war with the belt. Blah blah blah, and then Brock's about to hit him with hit Roman with the belt. The Usos come out, double super kick to Brock, and then Roman hits him in the head with the title. He gets the win, and that's that. And then Brock tweeted out today that as soon as he gets to SmackDown, he's gonna beat Roman senseless. So blah blah blah. All right, so Roman goes to the ring with Paul. Paul looks like a scared puppy. Roman's like, "That's not how you hand a title to me. But you did that right, but you can't even do your goddamn job." So Paul's like, he's like rolling his eyes, and every time that Roman brings up Brock's name, I mean, he didn't even hand him his title and everything, and Roman's just going nuts. So that's that. And then Roman starts naming all people that he smashed. Not like that, but smashed. Interesting. He brought up Daniel Bryan, because Roman's been saying a lot of shit about AEW recently, which really pissed off Otaku. Oh boy, clout chasing Otaku. No offense to Otaku, but anyway, yeah, you got some clout on that. With the two videos he did, basically telling Top Dollar and Roman to shut the fuck up. With their little thing of Roman saying that, AEW is not even competition, this and that, blah 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 blah, and then Top Dollar and the Bucks situation going at it. So Otaku, being the AEW mark that he is, had to do a video just to get views and clout. Then he did another one after that, get more clout. He did a video trying to sing the Billy and Chuck theme, and says, "Who, Roman, you are trash to me," and really sounded really bad. The audio quality was just horrendous. I have to be real, Otaku. I know you're not watching, but if you are, I think you might want to redo that video. So anyway, Roman lists off everybody he beat: Daniel Bryan, Edge, Cesaro, John Cena, just to name a few. So he talks about Brock mentioning the tweet, and he's like, "Well, why don't you come on out here? I'll be here all night. And I'm not going to get out of this ring until you get here." So we go to break. And we come back. He's still in the ring talking shit. Blah, blah, blah. And then Brock finally comes out. He gets to the ring. They beat each other up. Brock is just whipping Roman's ass all around the ring. Throws him to the outside. Throws him into the barricade. Throws him into the ring post. Back first. Then he's about to clear off the announce table, and sadly didn't hit Michael Cole in the way. But he was about to put him through the table, and then referees start coming out, and then I guess behind them with the Usos, they try to help, and Brock beats them up, beats the crap out of them. He takes one of the referees, is like, "Get out of here, referee!" Then he took, I think, one of the, I don't know, I think it was Sean Daivari, I think it was, threw him over the announce table. I mean, Brock was a psycho. I was loving it, and the freaking fans were going completely berserk. I mean, and then we see Adam Pearce come out, and it's like, "Get out here!" So all the fucking people from catering come out. We see like Umberto and Cesaro, Jeff Hardy came out. The Viking Raiders came out to try to stop Brock. Not much help there. And then Brock picked up he looked at the cameraman, one of the cameramen. I thought it looked like Eli Drake for a second. So he takes the camera out of his hand, and he's like my face on Brock Lesnar. So he takes the camera and is about to smash it in freaking Roman's face. Roman's like on the ring post, and Brock was about to hit him with the camera right in the face. Roman moved, and the camera obliterated, fell apart. So like $1 million camera goes bye-bye. Among other fines that Brock has right now with beating up a referee and assaulting a WWE official, two officials really. And so everybody leaves. The Usos, Paul and Roman leave. They go to the back, and then we're in the ring, and Brock's like, "Get in here!" Then he takes the title and he holds it up. So that's going to be probably something that maybe the Survivor Series are going into maybe the day one pay-per-view, because Survivor Series is Raw versus SmackDown. So looks like it's going to be Big E, if he still has a belt, against Roman, non-title, of course. Because most of those title matches between Raw and SmackDown are going to be non-title. And your food is ready. And your food's ready at 2:40 in the morning. Well, if you're on the West Coast, you're on the East Coast, you might have if you're having a late dinner, go figure out. So we had that. So that was a hot segment, red hot, 40 minutes even with commercials. I loved it. I loved this. I was like, yeah, this might be the best SmackDown since the debut episode of SmackDown on Fox. I was like, oh, this is going to be a great SmackDown tonight. I can't wait for more. What's going to happen next? But I was like, and then I was on Twitter tweeting live and everything, and I tweeted out, it's like, please, WWE, don't fuck this up. But they did. They fucked this episode up really bad in the last hour and the last part of the night, the last hour and 17 minutes. Whole show was garbage. Even the last segment with Charlotte and Becky and Sasha, garbage. I was ready to give this maybe an 8, maybe close to a 9 out of 10, but that went down quick, like my dick down your mama's throat. But it is what it is. All right, so I gave that segment 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was just red hot. Fans were going nuts. And this is like Brock Lesnar, berserk Brock Lesnar. Woo! Roman and Brock just went berserk. It was great. It was great. That's all I got to say about that. So, like I said, 4.5 out of 5 stars for that. And then we we go to commercial. We come back. Adam Pearce is in the ring, and he talks about everything that just happened. And where do I get it? Yeah, here we go. So so Adam Pearce, the authority, he says that due to what just happened, I have no other choice but to suspend Brock Lesnar indefinitely because that was unacceptable. And he could have hurt the crew. He put the crew in danger, the WWE Universe in danger, and the wrestlers in danger. So he had no choice but to suspend him indefinitely. Well, that didn't sit well with Brock as he comes back out and he's like, can you say that in my good ear? So he grabs freaking Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce looks like a scared puppy. He's about to piss his pants or shit his pants. And Adam's like, you're suspended indefinitely. So, so Brock picks him up. Boom, F5. Fans are going nuts. And then he's like, well, that's no, not good enough for me. Picks him up again. Another F5. And we see like Adam Pearce's clothes are all, well, his pants are all ripped. And his shirt's all ripped. He's fucked up. He's done. He's done. He's gone. And then Brock just leaves. And that's it. So, well, we're not going to see Brock for a while. Probably not until either January 1st, 2022 or at the Royal Rumble later in January. I think it might be at the Royal Rumble. I think that's what's going to happen. We're going to see Brock Roman 2 at the Royal Rumble, or if Brock enters the Royal Rumble and possibly wins the Royal Rumble, then we'll see Brock Lesnar Roman at WrestleMania. But I think they're supposed to do like a trilogy. So they're going to have another match, I think maybe at the Day 1 pay-per-view or at the Royal Rumble, or maybe after the Royal Rumble, maybe at the Elimination Chamber. Or if they do something in March. Either maybe at Fastlane or, yeah, I guess probably Fastlane. Or the Elimination Chamber. And then they finish the trilogy at WrestleMania, where either Brock wins or Roman continues his long-ass reign. Wins at WrestleMania, Brock probably goes bye-bye for a while. Or or WrestleMania 38 will be where Paul turns on Roman. But I doubt that might even happen at this point. What is what it is. All right, so all that, including the chaos, I gave 4.5 out of 5 stars. All right, we're gonna run through this really quickly. So after that, the locker room is in the back. They're all worried about what just happened. And then amidst the chaos, we see Sonya Deville, the other part of the authority. She's there, and then Naomi comes up to her. He says, I want a rematch. I want a fair match this time, and I want it with you tonight. So Sonya's like, you're not getting it. So get the hell out of my face. I was like, got too much going on. I don't need to have a pointless match with you. So he's like, get out of here. You're not getting it. So Naomi's like, and then goes to catering to make some cookies. And then Drew McIntyre, the new member of Smackdown, comes in and says that I'm going to issue the open challenge. That's it. And then he leaves and then says some stuff to Drew Gulak and everybody. Then he goes to the ring and then Pat McAfee's like, did we just see Drew Gulak? Okay. That was kind of funny. So we'll move on from there. All right, so Drew goes to the ring to issue the open challenge. And Sami Zayn, of all people, answers the challenge. You know, talking about, it's like, I'm the longest tenured member of SmackDown. You know, says I'm like a locker room leader. And he's like, you may be a WWE champion, but you're a newbie around here. And I'm going to accept the challenge. I'm going to beat your ass. So they go at it. Almost a 7-minute match. Sammy goes for the hell of a kick. Even including mocking Drew with the countdown 3, 2, 1, about to hit the Claymore, and then Drew just comes right back out at the at the count of 3, hits the Claymore 1, 2, 3. So Drew McIntyre gets his first SmackDown win, beats Sami Zayn. Match was 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's all I gotta say about that. All right, after that we get the coronation of King Xavier Woods, and then we had Kofi Kingston, boop boop boop, to preside. So the fans loved it. They chant, "You deserve it," and it was like, me? Well, yes, you are the king. So Kofi being the court jester, if you will, praises Xavier up the wazoo. Xavier's like, "Thank you. You made my dreams come true." Stuff like that. And I'm gonna have a fair and fun reign. And then Kofi reads a proclamation. Um, puts on the robe, he puts on the crown, gives him the scepter, and then the fans are going nuts. And then Kofi's playing with the cape. Good fun from the New Day. And that's pretty much it. It would have been better if Big E was there, but it is what it is. He's on Raw right now, which sucks. So nice little coronation. Not the best coronation I've seen from a king, because as we all know, the best one was King Booker. That's the best one. That's the best coronation I've seen, next to Stone Cold's. When Stone Cold won the King of the Ring in his little coronation with Austin 316 says, "I just whooped your ass." What? But that's number one. Booker T's coronation was number 2, and this was all right. Nothing great, not number 3 or anything, but it's up there. That's that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right, then we hear from Becky. She says she's not interested in exchanging the titles, and she says she might become Becky 2 belts again, because she never really lost the Raw Women's Championship. So we'll see what happens with that in the main event. All right, then we get a vignette for Xia Li. She's going to be debuting on SmackDown pretty soon. Don't know when. All right, after that, we go back to the ring with a rematch between Mansoor and Mustafa Ali. Not a long match, 2.5 minutes suckfest. In the end, Mansoor gets the win again. After a tiger suplex, dropped Ali, gets back up with a sunset flip, which is fine by Mansoor, who sits right down. 1, 2, 3, he gets the win again. And Ali is not a happy camper. And looks like Ali is going back to catering, while Mansoor maybe getting a push. Not a big push. But it is 2.5 minutes suckfest. I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. And that's it. All right, then we get some promos for some of the newbies in that are coming to SmackDown. Various people. But most of them we get Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo say that winning is easy when you look so good. Not better looking than me. Then Ali, we hear Ridge Holland says it's I'm surprised I even made it to the SmackDown roster. You think? You should have stayed with Pete Dunne, who I don't even know what's gonna happen with Pete fucking Dunne at this point. Sad. Had a good thing going with those 2 guys. Fuck it up. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Vince. Morons. Then we hear from Aaliyah, who says that she's gonna give SmackDown a makeover, and she said SmackDown's gonna get a little bit more bougie. I thought she said booty for a second. I was like, what? Okay. But yeah, we do need some more booty on SmackDown. But yeah, she says she's gonna make SmackDown's gonna be more bougie. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Somebody had to tell me on Twitter. Go figure with that. So I really didn't give a shit about that. I didn't rate it. Garbage. I also hear from Sheamus fella, who says he delivers nothing but bangers, and basically short and to the point, and that's it. So really didn't expect much from that. All right, then we get the SmackDown debut of Hit Row, and if you don't know, now you know. Top Dollar, Ashanti Adonis, B-Fab, and our good buddy Isaiah Swerve Scott. They come out and say do a little promo before the thing. So I'm basically saying how great they are, and now they need a big bag for all their nice things coming out. Yeah, they need a big bag for all the catering they're gonna be eating. Oh boy. Or as JD calls them, shit row. Oh boy. But anyway, Hit Row takes on two jobbers from Kansas, Dustin Lawyer, nice name, and Daniel Williams, who I think Pat McAfee said they're like collegiate athletes and they're like they're champions in collegiate wrestling or something like that. Basically, this was like a minute and 12-second suckfest. Not the greatest debut for them. This really should have been like a breakout match for Isaiah Swerve Scott. Just to showcase Isaiah Swerve Scott. Just keep Top Dollar, Ashanti Adonis, and B-Fab at ringside, or keep them in the back for this. But this was minute 12 suckfest. They win with a side slam running kick to the head, finishes Lawyer off, and that's it. Simple to the point, but pointless. I think it was a bad debut in my eyes, but it is what it is. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars, and that's that. All right, then we get a recap of Lesnar's destruction and beating the shit out of Adam Pearce. Then we go to the doctor's trainer's room, where we see Kayla Braxton over there trying to get a update on Adam Pearce. Sonya Deville comes out and says Adam's going to be okay eventually. And basically said she told him that this was all going to happen, but Adam Pearce didn't listen to her. But she says for now, we got to keep going, and I got to preside over the belt title exchange between Charlotte and Becky, which is going to probably be chaotic in itself. So she leaves, and that's it. And so I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. All right, after that, we get to Happy Slappy Corbin with his good buddy Madcap Moss, as he takes on Shinsuke Nakamura with a good buddy on guitar, Rick Boogs. And you know this was how it's going to end. This is like a 7th match. Remember the whole six match history that happened with Shinsuke winning the crown and Corbin going into bankruptcy. Corbin, bum Corbin himself. Then he turns his life around in Vegas at SummerSlam, and now he's Happy Corbin. Got a lot of money. Now he's got Madcap Moss with him. Now he's going back into a feud with Shinsuke and Rick Boogs. Now looks like he might be getting the Intercontinental title, which will suck. So Shinsuke looked like he was about to win the match. Rick Boogs is playing the guitar, and then Madcap Moss comes out. And it's like he takes the guitar, it shuts it off, and then Pat McAfee's like, "You can't stop somebody from playing the guitar." So that's basically it. And Corbin comes around. Shinsuke comes out, kicks Moss down, and then Corbin comes from behind, throws Shinsuke into the steps, and then Moss throws Rick Boogs into the barricade, and that was it for Shinsuke as Corbin brings him inside, hits End of Days 1, 2, 3. God damn it! So he gets the win in a little over 9.5 minutes. So they get the win, and looks like we're gonna get Happy Corbin against Shinsuke Nakamura Part 8. This time for the Intercontinental title, and I think they're gonna give Corbin the title, and he's gonna continue this happy, rose to riches, riches to rags, back to riches gimmick that he's doing. And now he's gonna win the Intercontinental title, probably hold it for like a year, So I don't know who's gonna beat him for that belt, and I don't know where Shinsuke is gonna go at this point. Probably out of WWE and maybe go to back to Japan or go to AEW. Because Andrade did say he wants to bring his friends over, and Shinsuke Nakamura is one of his friends. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, so I gave that match 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. All right, then we hear from Charlotte in the back saying Becky can hand over the title rather easily. He's like, pretend it's my suitcase because you carried it for 2 years, well, for years. He's like, we're not done yet, and with the rosters are finalized, Joe, and basically blah 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 blah, and we just have a guest star from Raw, blah 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 blah. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to the end with the title exchange. Sonya Deville's in the ring to preside. Both of them come out. Sonya's like, hand the titles over, but Charlotte's like, goes off. It's like, I'm the best, I'm this and that. And then they reluctantly, they throw the titles at each other, and Sonya's like, pick them up. But they eventually give the titles to each other. Even before Charlotte's like, why don't we have a match? Title for title. Winner takes all. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. We got about 5 minutes. Does this happen? Nope. Even both of them are in their ring gear. I don't know why. So, about to do that, and Sasha Banks, I don't have my shirt on. The boss comes out, calls Charlotte a bitch, which she is. So Becky's like, well, you bitches can talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go to Raw with my title. So she leaves. And then she's like, I'll see one of you at Survivor Series, because that's gonna happen. Raw versus SmackDown. So Becky's either gonna face Charlotte or Sasha at Survivor Series. So they go. So Becky leaves. Sasha and Charlotte have a insult match. They insult each other. Banks wins that. He's like, I'm the blueprint. I'm the boss, and I'm gonna kick your ass. So they have a cat fight. They start brawling. Sasha tries to go for the backstabber, and Charlotte gets out of that. I think she knocked her head back or hit her in the stomach because Sasha was like grabbing her stomach after. But anyway, so Charlotte leaves, and then it was about to leave, and then Sasha goes on the apron, hits Meteora on the floor. And then takes the SmackDown titles, like, oh, this is mine. This is mine now. So that's going to begin that feud, which I told you was going to happen. And now Becky's probably going to go into a feud with Bianca on Raw. So there you go. So we'll see what happens with all that. So then referees and Sonya Deville had to break them up, and that's basically it for the end of the show. So yeah, nothing planned, and people are pissed. I'm people. I'm not. I hate merging. Not merging. I hate exchanging the titles because you don't win anything. You just get the belt, like the Street Profits did 2 years ago with the New Day. They should have had a match, winner takes all, and somebody's gonna get both belts. But they don't do that because. Even I mentioned it in my good buddy Brandon Martin's video in his chat room with J-Man and Nick there. I mentioned it in the chat room. I said WWE. This is WWE creative being uncreative about being creative, and I'm gonna do a rant probably sometime tomorrow on my phone because I'll be out tomorrow. So I'll want to have a moment from having lunch with my parents. I'm going to do a video. If I can get home in time, I'm going to do a video. I'm not going to do it live. I'm going to do it off the phone on the Rant channel, on the PG Rant channel. So subscribe to that today and hit the bell. I'm just going to do a quickie video just bashing the living shit out of the creative team. Just for this. With this whole title exchange thing. Because it came off really, really, really bad. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. So I gave the final segment I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars, but still, it just came off really, really, really bad. And I agree with J-Man that this is creative being uncreative about being creative. I just I just can't I can't anymore with this company. And that's it. So the show went downhill after the first 40 minutes. 40 minutes was red hot with Brock and just going berserk, beating up Adam Pearce and beating up Roman and the Usos and almost everybody. And that's all I gotta say. Pretty much all I gotta say about that. So SmackDown, I was gonna give it an 8, at least an 8, maybe close to 8.5 out of 10. But I went. The show was downhill and garbage, so my rating dropped a lot. So I gave it a standard 6 out of 10 stars, and that's it. So we'll see what happens next week on SmackDown on FS1, which will probably get no ratings. Maybe they may go ahead with Rampage next week, but I guess we'll see over the weekend and early next week, and that's that. So we'll see what happens with all that. And then we got the season premiere of Raw this Monday night with the new roster, and we'll see what happens with that. And that's pretty much it. All right, so like I said, 6 out of 10 stars for SmackDown, and Rampage gets a solid 7 out of 10. I think it was the best. It was the better part of the night, best show of the night, and that's all I got to say about that. So we'll see what happens with the ratings as they come out this week. I didn't even look at the ratings this week with Raw, NXT, and we'll get SmackDown and Rampage and Dynamite by Monday. But I think Raw did a 1.579. I think. I think SmackDown got 600 something thousand. I know that those two came out. I know that. So those came out not great ratings. So we'll see what the ratings are for SmackDown and Rampage, what the demos are, and of course Dynamite, what they do in their demo. Probably won't get that till probably Monday, but we'll see what happens with that. And I'll let you guys know on social media, or if I do a video, I'll probably put it in either the description box or in the comments section of the video, or I'll just tell you guys what it is. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I might have some ice cream, and then I'm gonna go to bed because I gotta get up early in a few hours. I'm gonna take a quick nap because I don't really sleep that much anymore. But soon I'm gonna have to go to bed pretty early because my new job probably gonna start like 9 o'clock in the morning till like 9 o'clock at night, or give or take. But it is what it is, and that's all I gotta say. So yeah, so I'm gonna edit this video up a little bit, and then I'm gonna have some ice cream, and I'm probably gonna go to bed probably in the next hour or so, and then I'm gonna get up about 10 o'clock. I gotta get ready, gotta shave this. The beard's you can see it, but see how the beard's starting to come back a little bit more. I'm gonna shave it. I'm gonna trim it a little bit. I'm trying to get all of it off, but I'm gonna probably just trim some of it, and then I'm gonna get ready for the day for Saturday. So I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for SmackDown and my rant, of course, on the phone. But I'll be live tomorrow night on the Peter Gilmore channel for your Dynamite review, and I'm probably gonna take Sunday off unless something comes up on Sunday. But we'll see. And that's pretty much it, because I'm going to be watching football all freaking day and just be doing nothing all day. Well, I'm going to maybe do some yard work after the Jets-Giants game, because the Niners play at night. So I watch those games, eat lunch, and then probably like 4 o'clock. I know it's going to be cold this weekend. It's already 55 degrees outside now. It's going to be 61 tomorrow. Whoosh. Got a hoodie weather tomorrow. For the week, the next few days, it's supposed to rain all week next week, which sucks. Because we're supposedly getting a bomb cyclone, which is already about to hit the Midwest this weekend. already hitting the northwest, like Seattle and California, are getting a lot of heavy rain and flooding and everything. That's gonna move to the into the Midwest, and then we're getting it by next week. We're getting this bomb cyclone. It's gonna be raining cats and dogs, and it's probably gonna knock my satellite out. Sucks. So I might miss some. I might miss some fucking wrestling this week because when it rains very bad, the satellite goes out, and I have to go on the computer and watch it from a stream, and sometimes the internet might fuck up because of the fucking rain. Thank you for the free view at 3 o'clock in the morning. Go to sleep, you morons. Well, if you're in the UK, go back to sleep. Go play with yourself, because that's what you've been doing for the last few hours, probably. Playing with your small wieners and putting a spike cologne up your dirty butts. No wonder it's all black and everything. But it is what it is. That's all you got. All you fuckers can do. Just make fun and make false accusations with no proof. It is what it is. But we're ignoring you. We don't give two shits about you anymore. So kiss our asses and suck our dicks. That's it. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. I'm going to end this baby up. Wrap up the burrito. I'm going to have some ice cream. And that's it. All right. Kevin Daddy says I followed it. So I guess he saw yet a video from earlier in the night, which is in the description box. The edited video. Not the live one, but it's edited now. Thoroughly edited, by the way. Got that dirty asshole out of the way. So I got that. So that's it. All right. Thank you to everybody. Had a pretty good chat. I liked it a lot. And so so my shout outs to end the show. Kevin Daddy, thank you for coming in. My good buddy from the XWF, the Insanity Plex. Hope you got home okay and nothing else happened besides, the guy, all that shit you told me about. So I hope you got home okay. Let's see who else. Nick, as always, my tribal chief of the chat. Thank you for coming in, as always. Had a great night talking to you and Chase and Daniela on the earlier stream. So thank you for coming in, as always. Big shout out to Lauren, fellow New Yorker from Long Island. So big ups to Long Island. It's New York. It's basically the 5 boroughs bitch. And that's it. So thank you to Lauren for coming in and subscribing as well. Also, thank you to, where is he? I gotta go back on a lot of comments here. Saw him. Where is it? Carlos Cabral. Thank you for subbing as well. Thank you for joining the chat. And also SD for coming in. And if you subscribe, thank you for subscribing as well. All right, so we had a pretty good night. Pretty good Friday. We had a lot of chaos in the earlier stream, but we had a pretty good end of the night, and that's all that matters. So thank you all for watching. Smash that like button to death, and all you monkeys out there, that's not derogatory, because you are a bunch of chickens and monkeys. You act like a bunch of chimpanzees and monkeys. But it is what it is. Do what you do best. Obsess over me. Jack off. Leave a dislike. Don't really give two shits. Free views. That's all I gotta say about that. So do what you do best. Obsess over me and be jealous. And that's pretty much it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and all my other channels, which are down below. Check out the earlier stream, the edited earlier stream in the description box on the CTC Group 1 channel. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap that goddamn bell. That's all I got to say about that. So, all right, everybody, thank you for watching. Go to bed, or if you're in the other part of the world, good morning to you. Certain people, good morning. All the other people from that shithole country, fuck you. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So once again, Smackdown, 6 out of 10 stars. Rampage, 7 out of 10 stars. And we'll see what happens tomorrow night on AEW Dynamite on a special Saturday night Dynamite once again. And we'll see what happens with all that. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. See you guys tomorrow. And I'm out of here. Peter Gomez signing off. And if you're not down with that, you don't like my bands, you don't like my friends, you don't like my videos, well, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. That's it. Thanks for watching. Everybody, have a great weekend. Rock on and rock hard with your cock out. Or your boobs if you're a woman. Rock out with your boobs out. And that's all I gotta say about that. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night. I'm out of here. Peace, bitches.